Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you how I created this makeup look along with how I prep my skin for the perfect makeup application. This video is in collaboration with L'Oreal Paris, so big thank you to them for sponsoring this video, and let's get into the skin prep. So I've been using these L'Oreal Pure Sugar Scrub since February, and I love them to refine my skin. When I keep up with exfoliating, I have my best makeup days. There are 3 scrubs in the Pure Sugar Scrub collection from L'Oreal Paris. You can use them up to 3 times a week, and they have gentle yet effective ingredients, so that's why you can use them 3 times a week. You can use these on your face and lips, and they have various intensities to the scrub, so you can have either a gentle exfoliation or a more intense. The green one you see here is the Kiwi one. It's great for those with oily skin, and it helps tighten and unclog your pores. I actually reached for this one a lot myself because it has peppermint and lemongrass oil in it, and it helps wake me up in the morning, which I love. The Kiwi Pure Sugar Scrub falls in the middle in terms of intensity. The second scrub is the Grapeseed Scrub, and this is the most intense of the scrubs. This is great for those with dull skin who really want to brighten up their appearance. This is amazing. I swear by this one. It's so good for exfoliating and brightening up dull skin, which I do have, and I just reach for it all the time. The last scrub is the Cocoa one, which I will be using for this video. This one is formulated for those with dry skin, which I also have. So it's great for smoothing and nourishing the skin. It has cocoa, coconut oil, and cocoa butter in it, and it is the most gentle of the exfoliators. And I really like this one because it reminds me of these cookies my Oma used to give me when I was a child. So the smell always takes me back. So I think that's why it's a favorite of mine as well. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Pure Sugar Scrub in Cocoa. This is the most gentle and also very nourishing to the skin. So I love to use this prior to makeup. All of them are great to exfoliate prior to applying makeup because it really creates an amazing canvas for makeup application. But this one in particular is my favorite prior to makeup. So I'm just taking a fingerful on dry hands, applying that gently all over my skin, and then I'm going to wet my fingers and just work that product into the face and also onto my lips. After gently exfoliating your face and lips, just rinse your face clean, pat yourself dry, and you will have baby soft skin, perfect for makeup application. I will leave a link below for you guys to check out the products further in case you're interested. And now we're going to move on to the makeup application portion of this video. So I'm starting off with the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer, and I'm going to be putting this on my nose, chin, and in between my eyebrows where I have problem pores. For foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow Foundation in 208 mixed with the L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Glotion in 902. This is going to make the perfect glowy foundation cocktail. Pro Glow is already glowy as is, but this is just going to amp it up even more. And I like to do this on good skin days, which is a day like today because I just exfoliated. I find when I just exfoliate, that's when I can really do glowy skin looks because my skin looks the best and doesn't have too much texture going on. For concealer, I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow Concealer in shade 3. I'm just going to conceal and highlight the places that I typically do, which is underneath my eyes, Cupid's bow, nose, and in between my brows, slightly on my forehead. To set everything in place, I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Sweep and Lock Powder. I'm just going to drag this down the sides of my nose because that helps in the contour process. And I'm also going to pack it on underneath my eyes. This is called baking, so I'm putting on a ton of powder underneath my eyes. This is going to really lock in my concealer. And I'm also going to put some on my lid as well. That's going to act as a base for me. For brows, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Definer in Brunette, and I typically always like to use a pencil when I'm filling in my brows. I find it super quick and easy to do, and this one has a spoolie on the other end, which is really nice because you can just flip it around, comb through your brows so they don't look so harsh, especially at the front portion of your brow, which I like to have a natural fade. Moving on to the eyes, I'm in love with this palette. It's the L'Oreal Paris Paradise Enchanted eyeshadow palette. It is scented, a nectarine scent. It smells amazing and it performs even better than it smells, if you can believe that. It's so good. So I'm starting off with shade number 2 and I'm applying that all over my lid up to my brow bone just to start off the look, and then I'm going in with number 4. I love how this palette is numbered. It makes it so easy for tutorials because you guys can just follow the numbers. So I'm doing number 4 lightly in the crease, and then I'm just going to gradually deepen this look up, which it has a bunch of matte shades in this palette, so it's super easy to do that. Going in with shade 8, going to further deepen up the outer corner and lower crease. Using shade 9, I'm going to be a little bit more precise with this color in the outer corner, and then I'm going to use shade 11 even more precisely in the very outer corner and along the lash line. For the all over lid shade, it was very hard for me to decide, but I went with shade number 6, even though there are so many other beautiful shimmers in this palette. So I'm just going to pack that on to my lid and lightly blend it into the work I did in the outer corner. Now I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise Priming Base, and this smells like rose. It smells amazing and just preps the lashes so nicely. And then I'm going in with my favorite mascara of all time, which you guys know, which is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and I'm going to apply several coats of that to my lashes. For liner, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Liner in brown, and I'm just going to apply this on my waterline. Then I'm going to finish off my lower lash line using shade number 9 and just buffing out that liner. At the end, I like to go back and see if I want to highlight my brow bone or inner corner, which I'm going to be doing both for this look. I'm taking shade number 1 and just putting that on the very high point underneath my brow, just lightly, because we already have shade number 2, that cream shade. We just want to brighten it a little bit further in that very high part of the eyebrow. Then going in with shade 3, we're going to take that on a small brush and put that in our inner corner. Now to finish off the face, we're just going to bronze up and contour a little bit with the same product. I'm just going to bronze up my cheeks and forehead and lightly drag the bronzer down my nose to contour. For blush, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Paradise Enchanted Scented Blush in Bashful. This is so beautiful. It gives just the most beautiful peachy glow to the cheeks, and you don't even need to use highlighter. See the glow that it gives your cheeks? But I'm still going to use highlighter. It just gives you such a beautiful peachy glow. To finish off my brows and set them in place, I'm just going to use the L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Boost and Set in Clear. I love how this makes my brows look more hair-like. It's the first time using it, and I fell in love with it. Then for highlight, I'm using the L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi palette, and I'm going to be mixing 2 shades to create my own custom glow. And then for my lips, I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Color Riche Matte Lip Pencil, and I'm just going to line my lips with that. Then fill them in with the L'Oreal Paris Color Riche Shine Lipstick in Luminous Coral, which you guys know I'm obsessed with. And then I'm going to do something a little bit different for this video. I'm going to be taking the blush I used in Bashful, and I'm just going to be placing that on the center portion of my lips just to make them really nice and full looking. Then all we need is to lock everything down in place with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Setting Spray, and that's going to complete this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed how I get this flawless base for makeup application using the L'Oreal Paris Pure Sugar Scrubs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.